Thursday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, 10:30 a.m. Call this meeting to order. The first item is review of minutes and the previous meeting of February 16th. Any questions on it? Mark, could I have a motion?
First motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Bills, communications, and warrants. February. Any questions on the warrant? Not, could I have a motion?
Motion.
Second one.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Director's report.
Okay, so first we have the update on the day-to-day activities. Nancy and I are definitely getting caught up, organized. The accountant was here yesterday, we've been going through everything. So things are definitely starting to look bright in the office because paperwork is almost caught up to where exactly we should be at this point. So that's been a lot of work, but it's really nice to have Nancy because she does take a lot of the weight off of me so I can literally get all this stuff done. As far as new business, we have an updated construction report. We're still waiting for the doors to be finished. We did notice with the new doors, they were having problems with the locks. So there's a piece ordered going on each door. So that's going to cover some kind of opening gap. So we're working on that. And we do have a list of about, what do you think, Mike, about 9 or 10 things?
Yes.
About 9 or 10 things that they have to come back and fix. So as soon as the weather gets nicer, some of it is involving painting. So they want to wait until the weather gets a little warmer so the paint will dry correctly. So as far as the vinyl siding project, it probably should be wrapped up by, I would say, April, May the latest. So we are working on that. So I think about 3 months ago, the board voted for the budget. And the new rates came in with the new director's salary. So the directors hadn't had a raise in, I think it was almost 4 years. So they decided to do, I think, 5% retro to July 1st this year, 5% next year, 2%, 2%, 2%, and then they're going to revisit it. So with that being said, we just need an update on the budget. We need an amendment to the budget stating the new director's salary. So if I can read to you. And if you look on, you do have each budget in your folder. If you look to the new page, it's going up from well, I had a little bit of a raise because the board voted a little bit of a raise a couple of years ago. So the new rate is not that much more, but it will be 5% in our next budget. So we voted on the 38,824, and it's going up to 38,865. So it's not much of a difference. It will be a better difference next year. So we just have to vote, the board just has to vote that they're aware of the change in the director's salary and the budget change of an additional, it's only like $47, but we do have to take the vote and make it legit. So you've already signed all this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read the new amounts, and if I can get new votes and new signatures, then we can go ahead and submit our budget, because it technically goes back to July 1st of this year, And it hasn't been approved because of all the new changes with the new salaries that they just finally decided on. So for the 667, let's see. Hold on a second. I'll read that one first. So there needs to be a motion that the proposed operating budget for state-aided housing of the Acushnet Housing Authority, Chapter 667, Program number 400-1, for fiscal year ending 6/30/22, showing a revenue of $397 and total expenses of $336,761, thereby requesting a subsidy of $20,000. And further, that the executive director's total annual salary of $38,865 for fiscal year ending 6/30/22 be submitted to the Department of Housing and Community Development for its review and approval. So can I have a motion?
Have a motion on that?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go ahead and read the same one, but for the 689 budget. And that is a motion moved to the proposed operating budget for state-aided housing of the Acushnet Housing Authority for Chapter 689 for fiscal year ending 6/30/22, showing a total revenue of $25,329 and total expenses of $29,731, thereby requesting a subsidy of $0. And further, the executive director's total annual salary of $38,865 for fiscal year ending 6/30/22 be submitted to the Department of Housing and Community Development for its review and approval.
Have a motion on?
First motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And just to let you know too, the subsidy is when like a housing authority gets extra aid for the housing authority itself. The $20,000 is actually a grant, but it comes under subsidy for the resident service coordinator, which they actually just gave us another year. So it's really exciting that we're gonna have a resident service coordinator, I believe going into 2024 now. So it's really good for us. Okay. And actually, I skipped one. The item B on the agenda, and it was my fault, last meeting, we approved for a specific lawyer to go into a DHCD contract. So basically, I just want to amend the vote stating that I should have read it a little bit better. So once we sign the contract, we can pick any of these lawyers. So these lawyers, so depending on what issue we're having, we can pick from this sheet. Yes, so I just want to amend the vote stating that the Acushnet Housing Authority will go ahead and go into the lawyer program, and we can go ahead and pick a lawyer from this list, and we'll get all the benefits from Department of Housing to go ahead and join the program that they offer. So I just want to amend that and just get a vote stating that the board knows that it's for all of this and not one specific lawyer. And the contract has to be signed by the, by you, by the, yes, no, I just need a motion. To go ahead and amend, the fact that we can use any of these lawyers and we're gonna go into the Regional Legal Service Program.
I'll make a motion to amend.
Second. Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
And that's all I have as of today for this particular meeting.
Just a copy that I signed already.
Yeah, it might be, but I just wanted to amend the vote. I just wanted to take a look at it and. Okay, so that's all I have. So if you want, we can go move to maintenance if you, yep, I'm done with the director's report.
Good.
Yep.
You all set?
Yep.
Got a motion to accept the director's report.
Motion to accept.
Second. Aye.
Any other business for this meeting? We'd have a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Well, do you want to do the maintenance, you want to do the maintenance report?
Is it on there?
It isn't?
Yeah, it's on the back.
Oh, it's on the back side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been, I've been working on the apartments.
I know you've been busy, I saw it up there.
One more apartment we're doing, we just wait for the tub unit to come in, and the electrician's coming today to wire the oven and the stove there, and we had the inmates here last week, and worked with them, we cleaned up, cut back a lot of the brush all the way around and stuff, so, other than that, just normal maintenance. That's about it.
Nice.
So, getting there.
Could I have a motion to accept the maintenance report?
I'll make a motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
There are no tenants here, right?
No.
Okay, you want to date for the next
We
meeting?
have somebody over here.
Oh,
Did you wanna?
Me? No, I'm here just an observer.
oh, yeah, you want to come to that?
Go
I
ahead.
didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh,
This is April 20th?
yeah. Yep, so that's it, so,
Is that 11 instead of 9?
yeah. The next meeting will be April 20th at 11. If you want to do 9, you can see if, you can go. Is 9 o'clock okay for you or no, on the 20th? I know you have,
9 is tough for me, but, I mean, I can do it, but it's,
11's better?
11's easier for her,
Okay,
and Bob, like he had said.
that'll be fine.
Okay.
I suppose it's 20th.
Yep, at 11 a.m.
That's April 20th, 11 a.m. Now, could I have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.